The world of George R.R. Martin is inhabited by many diverse and intriguing human tribes. Let me tell you today about the Dothraki, the horse people of Essos. If you like our videos, subscribe to the channel and write a comment. It helps us create better and better content. A typical Dothraki man had coppery skin, black hair, and dark almond-shaped eyes. They often tied their hair into long, oiled or greased braids, earned through winning battles. After a defeat, hair was cut short in shame. It was a personal matter to add metal rings to hold the braids. For each victory, a Dothraki could add a small bell to their braids, which tinkled softly as they moved. Few died without at least one haircut. Women looked similar, except perhaps without the braids, as they participated less frequently in battle, due to their lower status in the Dothraki hierarchy. Usually, the Dothraki people wore leather vests over bare chests and pants made of horsehair cinched with copper belts. Wealthier Dothraki would exchange bronze for silver or gold, and silk-spotted pants, leather sandals, or boots were a preferable choice among every social class. It's also worth mentioning Dothraki's hygiene, essentially scrubbing dirt off with sand. When they visited one of the free cities, their appearance changed almost completely. They dressed in expensive fabrics and spritzed themselves with sweet perfumes. Despite all this, they were still easy to recognize, as most of them, due to the fact that they rode horses all day, walked straddle-legged. Horse riding was their key social status indicator, closely related to their religion. The Dothraki believed in a horse god who upon death carried their soul to his galloping horde in the heavens. When a Dothraki dies, his horse is also put to death to provide him with a mount in the new life. The bodies of the fallen must also be burned outdoors due to the stereotype that all important events of their lives should take place outside. Because of the religion, a man unable to ride would automatically cease to be a man. Even pregnant women were expected to ride continuously, seeing dismounting as a loss and a sign of weakness, while a Khal unable to stay in the saddle would cease to rule. It's important to note that Khal is not just Khal Drogo. The Dothraki have their own language, and the word Khal in it means leader. For example, a wife of a Khal is called Khaleesi, and a Dothraki horde under the rule of a single Khal is called a Khalasar. In their culture, a nomadic lifestyle harmonizing with nature prevailed. The Dothraki didn't farm land and considered it an insult to the planet. They also didn't build cities or villages except for one sacred city, Vaes Dothrak. Most of the time they roamed the Dothraki Sea, vast grasslands and steppes occupying the central part of Essos, sometimes venturing near the free cities for trade purposes. Known for their aggressive nature, the Dothraki are capable of fighting even among themselves within a Khalasar, and it must be admitted that they are unmatched warriors. To quote Jorah Mormont, Aquai, they are better riders than any knight, utterly fearless, and their bows outrange ours. In the Seven Kingdoms, most archers fight on foot, from behind a shield wall or a barricade of sharpened stakes. The Dothraki fire from horseback, charging or retreating, it makes no matter, they are full as deadly. And there are so many of them. However, the Dothraki army has one huge problem. They would be unable to conquer even one fortress because they do not care for siege warfare. They definitely prefer open field battles, but only a fool would stand against them in such a fight.